Sup, my dudes, Valk here, and today we're going to be going over Light Admiral, who we got to put him on the correct category first. What categories is he on that I can actually get a good leader for? Swift and Deadly. I'll put him on as Toji's lead, right? I think that's probably going to be like one of his better leads, is Toji. So let's go ahead, let's put Toji as the lead real quick for the Swift and Deadly lead. Yeah, you can see Swift and Deadly, so he's going to be able to do that. So let's go ahead, let's go over Kizaru, the Light Admiral, and see how good he is. He's a resist unit, which is really good because resist units are in short supply. We need a bunch. You can see I have pretty decent modifiers on him, not on his range. I kept his range like virtually normal because low cost, or 85% cost, excuse me, and high attack is just really good. And he's on a bunch of categories. Great Knight. What even is Great Knight? Like, who's on that? Oh, nobody. Okay. That's a pretty mid category, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I think Kizaru has potential because everybody tells me he's a raise attack unit into resist, which makes him good for longer stages, but we all want to see exactly how high I can get his attack stat up to. So we're not going to be doing the same test we did with Dofu. We're going to be doing more of a regular test because I don't think he's going to be anything crazy enough to even really challenge the 1 billion HP unit. But he should be, you know, there should be some pretty decent results. So let's go ahead, training field normal, and let's see exactly what we're cooking with today. All right, so let's put him down. Let's turn on effects because you guys know Dofu was blowing out my eardrums. So that was very unpleasant experience. Decent range, because you gotta remember, I only have him at 100 range on modifiers, so what's his first attack? Oh, I like that. He does an animation back down, too. Oh, that's pretty sick. Alright, next one is Line, which is Light Blade. That's okay. Okay, Light Mirror Strike is the next one. You can see he's raised attack this whole time. Did he do it already? Oh, okay, that's a really nice one. Alright, so at what point does he stop being raised attack? Light Justice Circle. Okay, so once he gets his Light Justice is whenever he's a resist unit. Dude, this move lasts a while. I wonder if it does like tick damage or DOT, or we'll see. Like, let me summon a bunch in. Let me summon another one in. It does do damage the entire time. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so let me go ahead, sell him. You can see the attack stays after he's sold. I thought so. Now let's find out the limit placement. Let's go ahead and put him here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, just 3. All right, so let's get him to his last attack. Light Mirror Strike is fine. You can see he hits Hill once he hits Light Mirror Strike. Light Justice is whenever he gets his last upgrade. So we want to raise his attack all the way up. So we're just going to spawn in a bunch of high HP enemies really quickly, just so he can get that attack up. Spawn in quite a lot of enemies just to get that attack up. We're going to turn effects off just for this. Just because I know it's not going to be very fun to look at. Light Justice. That is the one that, yeah, I fully believe, right? Yeah, that's max out. Had to make double E sure. So let's go ahead. Let's get him to raise his attack up. Just so we can see. Alright, cool. So next up is a bunch of 300k HP enemies. Spawn them in. Let's set them to 10 just so they go faster. Actually, let's not even do that. Let's keep it to 5, but set it to 5 times. Just so we can spawn in a whole bunch. Spawn in a whole bunch, get them to stack up. So he only does 1 hit and racks up to 1 hit every time. So we're just going to keep clicking this. I know you guys can hear the mouse clicking, probably. But we're going to keep clicking this until he reaches max stacks, which is basically when we don't see this anymore. And I'm really curious to see how high he can get as a resist unit. Because the thing is, the stuns in this game are very, very prominent. There's a lot of enemies that stun. They're really annoying. And there's not a lot of high attack resist units, which is what makes me really interested in seeing what Kizaru can actually reach up to. Actually, genuinely curious to see how high we can get his attack stat, basically. And it should get up pretty high because normally raised attack units can go up to 2.5 times whatever their base is before you actively actually get their upgrade. So I'm genuinely curious to see how high we can get them to go. So we're still just going, still scaling, and he's finally done. Okay. He's done cooking. He's done baking in the oven. Let's take a look. 366k. Okay, 366 and 366. So let's put All Might down now, because he gets that buff. Let's put All Might to, let's put All Might to stop. Okay, All Might on stop. Now we're going to put down the Utas, get the Utas cycling. And we're going to put Uta on stop as well, because we just want to see his damage. So Uta here. We're going to put a second Uta down. And wait, there we go. Now we're going to put this Uta on stop as well, because we don't want the Utas contaminating. So let's give him max buff and let it cycle. And then we're going to put down the Kujaku demons while they cycle. It'll take a second to cycle. They should be cycling about now. Alright, so that should be good. We'll put another Kujaku demon down right here. And now we'll get a good look at what his attack stat can go up to. 905k with the Uta buff. That's pretty good. Pretty good for a resist unit. Resist units, like I said, are just notoriously really weak. I kind of don't like that he's circle instead of full AoE, because that could come up, but I don't think with a circle that big it'll be that much of an issue. So let's just for giggles give him a just a bunch of zeros. I'm not even counting. We spawned in a 1 billion HP unit. Let's see. Let's see how well he does versus 1 billion HP. You can see the spare. Almost 100 mil. I mean, like I said, this is the thing, is it's really big for a resist unit. But I will say, Uta's doing a lot of work too. Like you can see Uta doing 500k or 1 million each time these Gooners hit her. Alright, let's see exactly where we're at in terms of damage on Kizaru. See how good he did. 79 mil. Okay. But they also got that up because the attack stacking too. I forgot. Yeah, so this is really contaminating results. But you guys get the idea. They almost took off 100 mil, but you gotta remember Uta does a lot too. Like, look. Uta's such a broken unit. I think he's gonna be decent in the correct stages that need a resist unit for like the final boss. But for the most part, you can just use Peem, or you can stun them back with Shanks, is what I've been discovering. Is that Shanks is a good option to stun them back. Anyways, I think he's decent. I don't think he's anything crazy. I don't think he's anywhere near as good as the other units. I think he's just a decent unit overall. Having resist with a high attack stat is nice, but it's like, it's not enough. You need a unit with multi-millions of damage that also has resist off rip. That is just good. Like, we're gonna need like a Doflamingo or like a Toji, but resist to really stack up. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.